welcome back to the Vegan Revolution series. Here is where I share how I train, how I eat, and how I work. In this series, I get serious about this shit. I'm on a mission to prove doubters wrong and to impact the world. I believe that it is my duty to be the very best that I can be in the best shape and show what is possible. And I want you guys to jump aboard with me. In the gym, time to get serious. I'm gonna let you guys know everything that I'm up to training wise. I'm gonna go through this workout, which was a push workout, meaning chest, triceps, and shoulder press. And I start off with a bench press, 130 kilos for 7 repetitions. I always do one heavy set out of 3 sets. The 2 last sets I do between 10 to 15 repetitions. On this set that you're watching right now, I'm doing 100 kilos for 16 repetitions, which was a new record. So I am progressing in strength. And the reason why I'm not doing 3 sets of 6 repetitions, let's say, or 3 sets of only 15 is because I like to mix it up. I like to progress in strength as well as muscle size. However many repetitions you decide to do, it is always important to keep progressing over time. But keep adding weight or adding repetitions, keep progressing. So for all the exercises you're seeing here, I'm doing 3 sets. 1 set heavy, 2 sets light. That's the same thing for every single exercise. On the lighter sets, it is extremely important to focus on form and engage all the muscles, recruit all those muscle fibers, and you have to feel the pump coming. If you're not feeling it, you're not doing it right. On the other hand, on the heavy ones, it is a lot harder to feel your muscles working properly. So as you can see here, this was my last pressing movement. I always do the pressing ones first, and then I move on to the fly. This time I use the machine, but it doesn't matter. You can use a cable, dumbbells, whatever you feel your muscles working the most, use that. Keep changing it up, it's very important. A lot of times when I'm training chest, I do a lot more fly exercises. This particular workout was more focused on pressing movements, which brings us to the next exercise, dumbbell shoulder press. And since it was done after a heavy chest workout, the weight that you'll be able to push will be limited, so don't be discouraged by that. It's completely normal. You can change up the order of your push workout however you want. I'm just focusing more on developing my upper chest. So to hit my chest to the max, I always do it first. As you're seeing here in the background, I'm doing a hammer strength machine shoulder press, really burning it out, 25 repetitions. I throw in these sets once in a while, depending on how I'm feeling that day. So what you're seeing right now is the last exercise for shoulders. It's like an individual Arnold press. This is a really good one to burn your shoulders out. I use 16 kilos, nothing too heavy. Trust me guys, if you focus on the form and don't let your ego pick up heavier weights than you can actually lift, you won't be able to lift your hands above your head. So the last muscle group that I include in my push workout is triceps. This is a whole new gym, so I never tried this hammer strength machine before, but I really felt the long head of my triceps working a lot here. And on my last push workout, I focused a lot on triceps. So this time I am only doing 2 different exercises. I try to choose one muscle group to focus mainly on, and then on the next workout, I'll shift it around. So I always keep my body guessing. So let me update you guys. A lot of new viewers have been asking my weight, my height, whatever. So I'm 96 kilos right now. I'm on a bulking phase. I'm trying to add muscle mass. I haven't kept my diet completely clean. So I've cheated a lot and I've gained extra body fat. I'm 6'1" or 185 centimeters, but I'm really happy with how things are progressing. If you've been following me a while, you know that my weakest point and the biggest challenge for me was developing my back. I've always struggled with back, and I'm really happy seeing this footage, seeing that my back has gotten a lot wider and thicker in the past 6 months, and I'm really happy with the results. I want to keep pushing it and keep improving, and so should you. So nutrition wise, let's talk a little bit about food. Calories and the food you put in your mouth is the most important factor that's going to determine how your physique ends up. Of course, training is extremely important, but without the nutrition, your training will go to waste. I'm eating about 3,500 calories, so I keep it mostly whole foods. I do eat some processed foods sometimes and pastas as it has a lot of calories. As you can see here, I'm preparing some gnocchi, which is like a potato and pasta with loads of tomato sauce, olives, mushrooms, seitan. It's just a huge meal, high in protein, high in carbs. I can't say it enough, guys. It is so important to keep track of your nutrition. Don't underestimate it. And remember, guys, if you need help with training or nutrition, you can count on me to help you guys. We always guarantee results. JonVenus.com for personal plans. The topic of this episode is temptation. Temptation is something that we face, all of us, every single day. Temptations often might seem like a way to resolve a problem that you have, and often it will do the exact opposite. As a public figure and a YouTuber, if you have some sort of following and a lot of eyes look at you, a lot of people will make bad choices. This whole thing for me is very, very new. A year ago, I was nothing. I didn't have a following. And now that I do, I'm faced with a set of challenges that I have to overcome, that I have to analyze and look into deeply to make sure that I take the right decisions that will make me be able to sustain success for a long time. Right now there's a lot of people, especially in the vegan movement, looking to me for guidance, to lead the way in the best way possible. And of course there's a lot of pressure that comes along with that. People look to me to, prove the world how, massive you can get as a vegan, how shredded, whatever. And I do personally feel that I am on a mission to do my very best in every single way to, prove the world wrong, to maximize myself, to become the best version of myself and inspire others to do similar things. One of the biggest temptations for people who are into fitness, obviously, it is taking steroids. There's a huge amount of potential in my personal brand, in the channel and everything. And I do feel the pressure to be the best that I can possibly be. And I'll be lying to you guys if, these things don't come into my head, like the use of steroids, for example. And if it is a path that you want to take, I have nothing against it. I have a lot of friends who take steroids, and yes, I would be a lot better. I would progress way quicker with the aid of hormones. But is that really what I want to do? My mission with this series is to prove that you can get amazing results on a vegan diet. But if I were to take steroids or other hormone enhancing drugs, that in my mind will make people think that it was the drugs that actually helped me progress. For me, I'd rather prove what I can do without the aid of drugs. And temptations is something that is, extremely easy to fall into, whether it's cheating on your partner, taking different kind of drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, whatever. There's a ton of different temptations that you can, easily fall into, and they might solve a short-term problem, but will it set you up for success long-term? We have to live for long-term. We can't just look at the short-term benefits. We have to look at how we will be remembered, what you want to stand for, and how you want to live life. Maybe I would have given into the temptation of taking steroids if it wasn't for my girlfriend Catherine. No one is perfect, we all make mistakes, but just because we're imperfect, it doesn't mean that we can't try to be as good as we can. My mission is to maximize all my muscle gains, to get a killer physique without the aid of steroids or any other hormones, and to prove you guys what is possible. And before I end this episode, I want to ask you guys a question. Let me know what kind of temptations that you guys face or you have faced, and let me know how you reacted to it. Let me know in the comment section below. I read all the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna change the game, guys, one step at a time. Be patient, it's not a sprint. Look at everything long term. Let's be the revolution, guys. And as always, I'll see you very soon. Peace out.